Welcome back, Sports Biz Campers. We're back here with Miss Alycia Powell and Miss Michelle Mays from Champions for Philanthropy, back in our Chalk Talk portion of our interview this time. Ladies, this will be broken into 4 quarters since we are in sports and entertainment. Jumping back right into our preseason, we'll start off with your name, where you're from, where you work, and your official job title, Miss Alycia Powell.
My name's Alycia Powell. I am the co-founder of Champions for Philanthropy from Connecticut, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you all.
Perfect. And Michelle?
And I am Michelle Mays. I am also from Connecticut, and I am the co-founder of Champions for Philanthropy.
What is one aspect that both of you guys would say that you appreciate the most about working in sports and entertainment?
I really enjoy the events that we do in the community, especially those involving youth. I love to see the way that their faces light up when one of our clients walks into a room, and it just really means a lot for the youth to see these athletes who they admire are taking time out of their schedules to show their love for the community. I think it's really important for you to have people to look up to, and it's great that these athletes can be a role model both on and off of the court fields.
And for me, I just really appreciate the incredible platform that sports, especially athletes, have. Any cause can be amplified to such a large audience through sports, and it's not like that with anything else. So I appreciate the ripple effect things are able to have if sports amplify something or if a professional athlete does. So I love being able to work in a field where I'm able to help with that amplification.
Absolutely. So transitioning into our training days, going back into your young selves, Michelle, I guess you can start us off. When you were younger, what did you initially want to do for a career?
Well, growing up, I always thought that I would follow in my father's footsteps and become a school teacher. However, I was actually taking certification classes to become a teacher, and I found a sports marketing and management MBA program that was really speaking to me, and so I decided to switch career paths.
And for me, my goal from a child was to be an attorney. So I went to law school and decided in law school that wasn't the path that I wanted to continue to take, but it is what I originally set out to do.
When was that first break or realization that you could actually pursue a career in the sports and entertainment industry?
Yeah, I'm in high school by managing the football and the basketball teams. I was in sports year round on the sports business side, technically, right, as a manager. So it was my first foray into the sports world, and it was something that I was really excited to do. But my passion was more on the entertainment side. So I thought that that was going to be the direction that I took. In law school, I picked back up on the sports side and realized that this is really what I was the most passionate about, and was able to tailor my courses focusing on sports law as well as founding the Sports Law Society.
Absolutely. And Michelle, what was your transition into sports and entertainment?
Well, I've always loved sports and loved community events, and so I would always look for opportunities to volunteer. Before I started off as a volunteer at a basketball camp at my high school, did the same things throughout college. I had the opportunity to volunteer with former NBA player Charlie Ward through various community initiatives he was involved in. And I just really loved the community relations side of sports that I was exposed to. So years later, I was speaking with Charlie and his wife and telling them about this new company that I was starting, and they ended up becoming a couple of our first clients.
Transitioning into your current role today as co-founders of Champions for Philanthropy, if a student were to shout at you today, Alycia, what would they see you doing on your day-to-day?
A little bit of everything. It's in our industry, we do a lot of consulting as well as events. So it varies depending on if we have events going on, but everything from interacting with our clients or our clients' representatives to managing social media for our clients, as well as helping to create strategic plans and doing business development.
And what about yourself, Ms. Michelle?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely no 2 days look alike. It's like Alycia said, it's really just finding that balance between managing the clients and their needs, and then working on the business side and helping to continue to grow our organization.
Perfect. So what would you say is one aspect of your job that is most satisfying?
For me, it's just knowing that I'm able to help make a difference in the lives of others.
And for me, I'd say it's knowing that I'm helping athletes use their voice, and let them know that they're more than an athlete, and let the world know that they're more than an athlete.
Gotcha. So speaking of to that point of building that voice and growing that voice, how did you guys leverage your voice to influence change within the community?
Yeah, I think when Michelle and I started, we both had ideas of improvements that we thought could be made in our communities, things that could be done. And the beauty of what we do by having athletes use their platform is we're able to incorporate some of the goals that we had and some of our missions and things that we wanted to do on the charitable and philanthropic side, and now have a much bigger platform to do so through the work of our clients.
Michelle, if you could go back and tell your high school self one piece of advice, what would you go back and tell young Michelle?
One piece of advice that I would tell young Michelle is to enjoy the moment, honestly. Just take advantage of the opportunities that are presented with you, before you. It's never too early to start networking, and building that community of people around you, because you never know who can serve as a resource in the future.
Closing us out, Miss Alycia, gotta end us off with some powerful career advice for the high school students. So after attending this Sports Biz Camps, what is the very next step for high school students to take to be in a position like you guys are today?
Well, really just piggyback off what Michelle said. The sports business is a relationship business, so meet as many people as you can, build as many relationships as you can, because that just drives the sports industry.
Closing us out, I want to thank you guys for pouring back into the next generation of high school students. I know they're going to definitely appreciate it. The content you guys created for us. We'll have more content coming soon, guys.
Thank you.